Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is the latest film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka the MCU. But is it worth spending your money to go see a film about a relatively unknown character? Stick around to find out. So Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is directed by Detton Daniel Cretton, who previously did films such as Short Term 12 and Just Mercy. Both of those films extremely well received, and both starring Brie Larson, who is an MCU alum playing Captain Marvel. Wink wink. Now Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings follows Shang-Chi as he has to revisit his really messed up family past, a lot like Black Widow, except Shang-Chi here has kind of done everything in his power to kind of avoid that past, and I think that makes that a little bit more unique than the plot points of Black Widow. Now I know that sounds extremely simple, but so is Harold and Kumar. When you break it down, they have to go to White Castle and that's the movie, but it's really not about the story, it's about what happens within the story and all the elements that are being added to the story, and I think that's really key here, and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about when you see the film. As far as casting goes, I mean, Simu Liu is great. You guys probably know Simu Liu from the hit show Kim's Convenience. I actually am not familiar with that series, so this is really my first introduction to this gentleman here. Well, he is fantastic. Let me tell you, he brings the charisma, the commitment, and the action scenes are shot so well by Detton Daniel Cretton, and you can tell that they really work together very hard to pull these off as practically as possible, and there were many moments where I was watching the screen just going, holy crap. Awkwafina is also in the movie, and she is really fantastic, and she brings a lot of the comedy, and I'm really hit or miss on Awkwafina. You guys probably know Awkwafina from films such as Crazy Rich Asians, The Farewell, two very well received films that she was in, and she is just as good here as she was in those movies. She really does bring the levity, guys, and I hope that you really see that as well as I did. Couldn't believe what I was seeing, and this film has a lot of big surprises, a lot of moments that really got the audience reacting more than probably Infinity War and Endgame combined, and I mean that very genuinely. There are a lot of surprises in this movie that are going to make you guys go extremely insane, and I think you'll be very happy with that. So something I really want to point out here is the state of the MCU. Currently, we have had 3 TV shows with WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki, and Black Widow all in this year, and it seems like a lot, but in all honesty, a lot of those things didn't really have a lot of huge implications on the universe overall. As much as I liked each of those things to a degree, you can argue that the implications they all had on the universe weren't extremely massive. But what I do like about those things is that they weren't without implication entirely. They definitely added some things, but in comparison to Shang-Chi, I gotta say, Shang-Chi adds the most implications to the universe. This is the thing that's gonna drive the universe forward a lot more than we have been. It's almost like it's fixing a divot in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm fixing a divot. Oh, he's fixing a divot!
Tell you, one of the things I really admired about Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is it really felt like proper Asian cinema. I'm a big fan of Asian cinema, and this really added a lot of elements that felt like proper Asian cinema. I got a lot of Zhang Yimou hero vibes. If you guys haven't seen that film with Jet Li, absolutely fantastic and a perfect way for a lot of you folks out there to get into Asian cinema. That is a really cool ass movie, and I highly recommend that one, as well as I recommend Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This film is fantastic throughout. It kept me interested. It keeps the adrenaline up more than any other MCU film that I've ever seen, and I'd almost say this is my favorite MCU film if it weren't for Black Panther and Doctor Strange, but it's really close, and it might become my favorite upon rewatch. But I do like this more than most of the other MCU films, and this film is just adrenaline filled and action packed, and it really has a great story with a great great cast, and it's got all the elements that you are looking for out of an MCU movie, and then some, because it does have many different surprises that you're not going to be expecting. And I do hope you guys go check it out, and let me know in the comments what your anticipation level is right now, and then maybe come back and comment after you see the film and let me know how you actually enjoyed it, and we'll see how that all compared to your anticipation level when you had first commented. I think that'd be a really fun challenge, so go ahead and do that now. So guys, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is a must-go as per our new rating system. Thank you, Adam, and I'm sure you can tell that from my excitement level, so go see the film about the man with kung fu, and let me know what you thought of it when you get back in the comments below. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave feedback in the comment section, and share this with your friends. Hit the bell for notifications, do all of those things. This has been another review from Animax Entertainment. I am Don Martino, and I'll see you guys next time.